I'm Zach.
I'm Nick.
I'm Gabe.
Also Nick.
So Nick. And I am Chris.
Welcome to our video. This one will be about what we're looking forward to in the future of the Marvel Universe past Black Panther. I know me personally is definitely Infinity War because
Pretty much.
it's going to be the big event. I mean, I am looking forward to the rest of them, like Ant-Man and the Wasp. Just it's a smaller film, so I don't think degrees of hype. I would say for me, definitely the big. Because especially Infinity War is going to like change the game kind of, and maybe not until the second part or whatever they're calling it, however they're doing these two
Infinity Wars Part 2, yeah.
But I feel like it's going to be significant, and I'm just looking forward to what they're going to do, who's going to survive, and all the twists.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be very enjoyable. I just think as a film, probably Ant-Man and the Wasp is going to be more tight and just a better experience, I feel.
yeah.
Infinity War is definitely going to
But it also has
check all the boxes. I think it has.
Ooh,
I think it has
I hope it's not a committee movie. That seems.
I mean, check all the boxes in a good way. Like
Okay.
it's gonna,
Like,
it's
all
gonna
the things
be
we wanna
all
see.
the things you want to see in the movie are gonna be there and done well. I just feel like it's probably gonna be more like Avengers 2 and not like Civil War for me on that level. I feel it's gonna be more Avengers 2 level, which was really fun to watch, and like you can go back and watch that movie. It's just not as.
It's not as strong as the first Avengers or even Civil War.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I can see that, and I can understand that. I'm personally really looking forward to finally Thanos showing up and actually doing stuff.
Yeah.
It's no longer, I'm
And I
sitting in
hope
this
they
chair.
from the trailers, he
I'm
looks like
delivering-
they're doing a great
I'll
job.
do it myself.
There's no,
no longer he's just going to be there, he's actually going to be doing something.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question, because I don't follow the comics like you guys do. I'm not as loyal to the comics. Why is he pink? Is that in there?
There's
He's
no
literally been in
explanation.
shadow the entire
Every time I see him,
He's not pink
he's-
in the comics
he looks
that I'm
pink
aware of.
He's
when he's
not.
on Earth.
Yeah.
Is that just, am I getting that wrong?
That's-
Is it
no,
just...
that's.
He's always been like a
I think
purplish
they've-
sort of-
Because
Yeah,
whenever I've seen him in comic books or in the shows, he's always that purple, blue, whatever color.
I don't know if they're trying to make him like seem more organic.
I
or
think maybe his skin
no.
tone will change colors.
Now,
Possibly,
when he
between
goes from
pink
space
and purple.
into
That would be even weird.
Well,
I don't
if,
know.
if you're going
I
from
think
like
with the
space
lighting and
into
stuff,
atmosphere,
with
I
his
can
anger,
kind of see that.
like his emotions
Hulk
maybe
sound.
slightly changing his color palette. I don't know.
All right.
This is
I
the
don't know.
Marvel, it's not Star
I
Trek.
was just curious.
I'm just waiting to see the movie, I guess.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
at that, for
But yeah, that's going to be one mystery that will be solved once we go see it.
Yes.
But looking ahead, I'm looking forward to Infinity War. I want to see who survives, what the casualties are gonna be for the part one, and I honestly don't think I'm as excited for Infinity War as I am for Wasp and Ant-Man 2.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Ant-Man and Wasp.
Yeah.
And just so far it looks pretty good. We get to see Wasp in action, which is really exciting. They didn't have her do any. Well, she did all kinds of things in the first Ant-Man movie, but they didn't have
You
her
didn't get
as
to
Wasp.
see the superhero.
Yeah, you didn't get to see her be a superhero.
Right.
You just got to see her be an amazing character. But yeah, I'm excited to see her
As
actually
far as
fighting
Ant-Man and the
and
Wasp
being active. Yeah.
goes, I'm super like the creativity that they showed in like the trailer with the shrinking of
Yeah.
the building, and
Yeah.
he's like walking it like a suitcase, and the shrinking truck they're in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Throws the other
And
one?
what someone pointed out earlier is the fact that they took, in the first movie, they had a heist movie that just so happened to have, shrieking powers, shrieking, all these different growing powers. And then this one is a fugitive film with the same thing, with the same kind of powers.
And
So
I
it was
think
like,
that's really doing well for them, because Ant-Man itself is kind of silly. So if you're
That's
not
kind
making
of the thing, though.
Yeah, when you say, okay, we're gonna have a real story, and it's just gonna be this, having a heist movie, but it has superpowers in it, where you're not focusing so much like with Iron Man or with Captain America. The focus is their abilities, it's their powers, it's their technology, and this is more we're using the abilities and technology to get through a storyline. I agree. That's doing the movie very well.
For me, actually, it's not so much a single movie or anything. I want to see how characters interact with each other. We saw it with Tony Stark and Bruce Banner. They became very fast friends that, challenge each other mentally, help each other with different things. You saw it in Iron Man 3, where Tony kind of confided in Bruce as if he was like a psychiatrist.
Oh yeah.
But then you had Avengers 2, in which he became the person that he went to solve a big problem. You know, that relationship there, and other ones throughout the whole series. But I'm wanting to see how, once you get people from everywhere coming together, how Rocket will do with Tony Stark.
Yeah,
very
that's
How
gonna be
Star
good.
Lord will act with Captain America. How Drax will, maybe even Hulk. You don't know how these guys are gonna interact exactly. How Marvel has it planned, and I want to see how that goes. How these people either form friendships, form rivalries, or just straight out maybe even hate each other. I mean, you just
conflicts.
don't know.
The conflict of the team. I think they're gonna have a lot of fun lines because you have Rocket Raccoon, who's such a personality in and of itself, and then you have Tony Stark. And I think that Tony Stark. I think the two characters that are probably gonna have the most fun are probably gonna be Rocket Raccoon and Drax, because Drax is such a literal being, and then Tony Stark is the most sarcastic person in the room. And I think those two are going to mix well. And then, of course, Rocket Raccoon thinks he's the most sarcastic person in the room, the smartest guy in the room. Now he's got Tony Stark that he's going to have to compete with. So.
Depending on how much screen time they get.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
wondering how much screen time the Guardians get.
Yeah, because
Well, if they don't,
that's
I
the
don't think
thing.
if they get much in this one, they'll get it in Infinity Wars Part 2.
Well, that's the thing, though.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be just in Infinity Wars or Infinity Wars Part 2. The other movies that are coming out, they could have little interactions where they can grow on it outside of the Avengers movies. Like with Iron Man, they had it outside of the Avengers movies. These guys were friends
Oh.
in a way outside of work.
In the comics, Iron Man eventually teams up with the Guardians. Do you?
Yeah, he was like a literal member.
Yeah, he was a member of them for a while. After the Infinity War, do you think that you could see an Iron Man in a Guardians movie? Because Iron Man is so... He's like permeating every single film, I feel. Like, to an annoying
If he
degree
survives.
at a
That
certain
would be
point now.
interesting. Yeah, if he survives, I think that would be an interesting point to see, because we've noticed that the common problem that keeps arising in a lot of these movies is that Tony Stark's doing something that he probably shouldn't have done. Manipulating the technology, taking advantage of the stones trying to create vision. He just keeps kind of making
Actually telling a
bad-
terrorist his
yeah.
home address.
yeah, and telling terrorists his home address and not being prepared for it. He seems to just be fumbling around in some instances, or just creating a bigger problem. So I think it might be kind of interesting if they decide, well, you know what, at the conclusion of Infinity War, he decides, well, I'm going to remove myself from Earth and then see if I can't. Maybe I'm just not fit for Earth, and I'll see what my chances are and what my abilities are outside. Maybe I'm just making Earth worse by being a part of it. Let's go see if I can't do better in the rest of the galaxy. So I could see that. That would be pretty interesting. I don't know if they'll do it, but I think it'd be interesting.
Does Venom count in this? Or is
I don't know.
I don't know. I still don't
It's-
know what exactly the
That's-
connection is.
That movie interests me a lot, only because Tom Hardy's in it. And is that part of Sony's films only,
It's-
or
yeah,
are they going
it's-
to mesh that in with Marvel?
Don't know.
It's
I don't
mashed in
know.
with Marvel, I think, because
Because
he's
of
going to
Spider-Man.
be in the Spider-Man universe, and Spider-Man's in the Marvel universe. Gotta say that trailer was a bit hurt. It hurt a little bit watching it. I think that it had some
Well,
really cool
consider-
shots, but overall as a trailer, I thought it was poor.
The only reason I'm into
Because it just sort of
is
mostly
because
reminds
of
you of
Tom
any-
Hardy.
Yeah,
Tom
and
Hardy.
honestly, you could have crappy trailers, but as long as you have Tom Hardy, I'm willing to give the guy a chance.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's killing it with his acting.
yeah. I
At the
mean,
end.
I haven't.
I just wish he could have played. I don't know. I wish he could have got in like a mainstream film as an actual character we'll see more
Well, he
than
might,
once.
because Eddie Brock is actually pretty big in the Spider-Man
yes,
universe.
but I don't
Just
see.
got
I don't see
back,
Sony
actually.
putting him in too many other films.
They should.
But I just don't
Remember
feel
that.
they will.
You should, Disney.
And it's another
Sony.
movie where he's he's gonna have his face covered for a lot of it.
Yeah, I noticed that. He does that a
movies
lot.
where you can see his face. So
Yeah, but he's one of the things about Tom Hardy is it doesn't seem to matter what role he's in, he can do it.
Mm-hmm.
He can do a good job. Even if the role sucks and the movie sucks, at least he's doing a good job.
Yep.
You know, and I haven't really seen him.
he
at
elevates
all.
everything he does.
Yeah, I haven't seen him at all in something that even if I don't like the movie, I can't say I didn't like him.
Mhm.
So I look forward to seeing him going forward. Even though I didn't like the trailer, I don't think he did bad in the trailer. I was like, the trailer was kind of but I'm excited because I get to see him.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. Same here.
So when is Captain Marvel coming out this year? Or is that next year?
That'd be next year.
That'd be next year.
That suits a problem.
That suits.
Did you see it?
Well, it's a beginner suit.
I hope
It's-
I hope so. That's what I'm thinking.
They've got to be doing.
Well, it
something
I'm
looks-
giving them the
with
benefit.
it.
From
of the
what
doubt.
from what I've seen from the comics, I've looked up different images. It looks more like a suit that the original Marvel wore when he came to Earth. So I'm
Yeah,
wondering
the
if
Green
that's
guy.
not where it's going to start off.
Yeah,
at.
but
Maybe.
she's
But if she
not
doesn't end
Marvel,
up
she's Captain
the
Marvel.
yeah,
actual-
but they don't want to transition from Marvel
That's a
to
total-
Marvel. So
Well, okay, so you're gonna say so? They're basically she is that guy because that's a totally different character.
yeah, but they're probably not going to bring him into
They're just
it
bringing-
at
I
all.
think
They're
what
just
they're
going to
doing
have
is
her
bringing
because
in
they
the
want the
aspects and
female
nods.
hero. They want to balance out their male-female ratio, so they're not going to bring Marvel in and waste the time to do that because the big thing they want is the female character. So they could have her be a part of the Galactic Organization. Was it the Kree? They could have her be part of the Kree or just someone associated
would-
from space or just something.
Well,
and then bring her in that way, and that's just the first.
nobody
the first
knows about
uniform
them
she's
though,
wearing,
because
so.
a lot of people think it'll be the introduction for the next Avengers run
Isn't
after
this
Thanos.
movie
They're
s-
thinking it's going to be Secret Invasion.
Isn't it set in the 90s?
Yeah,
Marvel?
it's set in the 90s.
Oh,
so
is it?
it's,
I thought it was
uh,
now still.
It's
No,
no,
I did
it's
not
a
realize that.
prequel where they. What I heard is from certain people is that they think it's going to be Secret Invasion. So some of the characters that you've seen in the movies possibly might be Kree doubles.
Ah, okay.
Which honestly
So-
better not be a major character that I really like.
Well, see,
You
yeah.
mean Captain America?
A lot of
Specifically
people,
him.
see, that's what I heard is some people's theories think
Somebody
that they're going to kill
dies
him
and
and
they
they're going to
turn
turn into a
Kree.
Kree.
I will lose it if
And
Yeah.
people are going to be like,
Skrull.
what's
Is that-
going
a
on?
Skrull.
A Skrull, a
Not a
Skrull,
Kree.
sorry, Skrull.
And hopefully they don't turn it into something like that. But yeah, what else is coming out this year? They got so much.
This year we've also got Deadpool 2, right?
That's right,
Yes, we
Deadpool
do.
2.
Which after the follow up for the first one, I'm interested to see it because I loved Deadpool 1.
And we have
With
Thanos,
some
who's
caveats.
going to be
That movie has a
Cable.
lot of problems, but it was entertaining.
Well, with
Yeah, you're
Thanos,
right.
then you got so many things that can start with Deadpool because
Fourth wall breaking.
well, fourth
Yeah.
wall breaking. I believe it was Thanos that partly gave Deadpool in the comics his immortality
Because
as
he
a
didn't
curse
want-
to not let him get with Death, who was basically Thanos' girl.
Uh-huh.
That's
So
my
the-
girl, back off.
I don't think they're gonna go with that
No.
storyline.
I don't
but-
know. I might not
wait.
go with that
Talking
storyline.
about his,
with how
uh,
Deadpool got his.
Yeah, what is
No,
it?
no,
I
no,
don't
not his
know.
powers.
But the fact that he
Um,
literally, like, pretty much can't kill
He
himself
can't
at all.
die.
Like there was a way he could still somehow die. I don't know exactly how, but he cursed him with immortality above his super
Regenerative power?
regenerative power, so that he can
Wow, well, that
never meet
stinks.
with
What
her.
if
Yeah.
they cut him up into little pieces? And
No, they've
ship him
literally
away?
had
I understand
Deadpool-
He'll just be a living. And
Deadpool's survived a nuclear explosion, which he,
He
basically
literally-
came back from atoms.
He literally is a cartoon character
Yeah.
almost.
Yeah,
He pretty much is
he
that.
lives outside their
But
universe.
I'm hoping that, considering they got Josh Brolin, and I don't know, I like Josh Brolin as Cable. I thought they did well. I was hoping Tom Hardy would be.
Oh my
But
word.
he's kind of short for Cable. but-
Wolverine.
I think he would have been a great Wolverine, but I just wanted to see Tom Hardy in the Marvel universe because I think, like I said, like we've already said, he's a great actor. We want to see him more. But I thought I was a little disappointed they chose Josh Brolin because he's already Thanos. But I saw him as Cable and he looks great. He
and
looks
it'll
the
make
part.
for great jokes.
Yeah, and they
Oh, yeah.
have to. You have to have Deadpool joking about Cable being Thanos at least once,
Like,
please.
which arm is his robot arm? Is it like the same arm that he's using for,
for the gauntlet? Yeah, that's
It's
like
his
you
left-
gotta have
it's his
something.
left arm, right?
Not
Yeah,
entirely
it's
sure.
It's like,
Left
man, that gauntlet's changed a lot since the Marvel trailers. Something.
Yeah, just be like, hey, where's the gauntlet? What? Nothing. Never mind.
Yeah, just something. Give us something.
Yeah, because I did find it funny because it's like I was like watch the Infinity War trailer and you hear Thanos doing his monologue, and then I played the Meet Cable trailer, I was listening to it, and Josh Brolin is doing another monologue as Cable. So it was just really funny. Did anyone else nearly laugh to death when they realized that the special effects weren't done yet?
I saw that and I thought it was literally a
Like,
mistake.
what the
At first I saw it, I was like,
He's
wait,
like, what the crap
his
is
arm.
this?
What's wrong with his arm? They don't have it. And then Deadpool started like, God, what is this?
Yeah,
I was like,
I laughed.
there you go.
I laughed more when he was playing with Sheriff Woody against
Yeah.
Deadpool.
Oh no, Sheriff
Or
Deadpool.
Sheriff Deadpool.
As far as Marvel goes, I think that's it.
Yeah, I mean,
Me
pretty
too.
much.
Okay, thanks for watching our video. Have a good time. Hit the like button. Subscribe. And
Shut up!
live long and prosper.
Yeah.
You literally just put Star Trek in there. What's
They
wrong
don't-
with you?
They can't prove that.